We're thrilled to have Chase Titilah come up to the press box for the postgame show. Welcome into the postgame show on Pecos League TV. And Chase, do you comprehend kind of just what happened here today?
A little here, a little there. You know, I'm still a little bit in the adrenaline, just out there trying to get outs.
Well, that is, if you're not aware, that is a Greg Maddux complete game. 95 pitches, 0 runs across the board. What did we end with hits? 5, 6?
I think it was 5.
An absolute gem of a game. After an emergency start last night from Zach Fogel, the bullpen had to work quite a bit. What does this mean to you, not only from your perspective, but from a team perspective?
Huge milestone for me, for sure. This day, probably won't forget it. I'm very happy to be able to do this, especially everything I've been through, and for the team as well. I'm very happy for us to get the win, and I take the sweep. You never know what happens.
So you're facing Austin the second time here at home. I can't remember if you pitched the first time they were here, but this is a team that you can definitely take 2 or 3 games from here this weekend. This is a pretty good start. So, I mean, just what's the vibes like down there in the dugout after this win?
We're all happy. We want to keep it going for sure. Just stay positive with our approaches against these guys and whoever we face after. I hope we can keep it going. You know, just roll 80s.
What was your mindset coming into the game after last night's game where it was down early, come back, down, back up, 7 errors committed? I mean, it was one of those really odd games. What was your mindset coming in, knowing the bullpen had to pitch so many innings before you?
So yesterday was a surprise. It's unfortunate, but for us to all come together, it's a huge win for our bullpen, especially. I'm proud of them yesterday. You know, bad luck, but then to come in today, it's a different team, so I wanted to start it off the series right. Anytime I can pitch, you know, I control what I can control. So when I go out there, I'm there to throw strikes, get outs, you know, and just like yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're going to keep it going.
Yeah, and I'm going to get blamed here. You did not have any base on balls going into the 8th inning.
Oh, yeah.
I made the comment, you know, about no base on balls. Sure enough, you got a couple base on balls. So I guess I get the onus that, you know, the 2 base on balls are on me. How's that?
Yeah, let's just blame you.
My last question here for you before I hand off the game ball. Your hitters tonight, 8 runs. I think we were in double-digit hits. As a pitcher out there, whether you're throwing a Maddux complete game or you're at 130 pitches, what does it feel like to have the support from the batters?
It's everything, because I could put up zeros all day and we need to at least score 1. So for our team to come together and get runs, it's very important, especially against a team like this or in general. It just means that we're in the right place, right where we're supposed to be, and all we can do is just keep it going and stay positive with the energy and everything that we can control and not worry about the things that we can't.
Well, here's the game ball. Put that in a special place. We're going to welcome on Coach Everleth here in just a second, but thanks for coming up.
Appreciate it, guys.
Great game by Chase Titilah and Coach Everleth. He's sitting in a chair here. We'll give him a second if he wants it, or if he's ready, he can come over. Oh man. Yeah, you can hold it. You got to kind of eat the mic.
But eat it.
I used to be a radio DJ. This isn't my first rodeo. Television camera or microphone.
So, Coach, first question coming in. Were you aware of what was going on with Chase on the mound today with the Maddux complete game?
Did I know he was having a complete game? I told him in the 6th inning, with his pitch count, you're going 9, we're going to save our bullpen. So he knew ahead of time that I was looking for that from him. He was pitching to contact. We were getting ground balls. We were getting pop flies, making our defense work, and that's what I like about pitchers who can go out and do what they did tonight, keep the pitch count under 100 and go 9 innings. That's just amazing, with a shutout to boot. So kudos to Chase tonight.
Yeah, after that emergency start last night, in what we described as a gritty win, kind of an odd win, you come out tonight and you have 8 runs on double-digit hits and no errors in the field. I mean, what does that say to get a win like this tonight?
Everything. We came in at 4:30. I gave the guys mostly the day off today. Came in at 4:30. I wanted to do at least infield, outfield, just to get some cobwebs out. We've been on the road so much this summer. This is our final home stretch, and we got 2 more road games to come up to. But being on the road so much, the guys just need some time to relax. There's a lot of pressure on the pro level. These guys are all trying to develop, make their move up to the next level, and there's a lot of pressure. And today was just really nice to see how they were loose and just having a good time. So we're going to do it all tomorrow again.
Yeah. Did you have much of a conversation with them before the game, after last night's game, with all the different things that happened? Did you have much of a conversation going into tonight as far as we need to do something differently, or is it kind of game day as normal?
No, I held my tongue. No, I just wanted the guys, all I said was, guys, let's just go out and have some fun and we'll play loose and see where it takes us. So last night's the past. To me, that was just an ugly game all around. We came out winners, which is the bonus to that, but it was just an ugly game, and that was the past, and we're working on the present, one game at a time.
80's now improved to 9-7 in the month of July. They improved to, I get my number right, we improved to 13 years.
6 for July, but all right. I'm not doing the math.
Maybe my math's wrong. You improved to a total of 13-30 overall, and mathematically still not out of a playoff push. What do you have to say to fans that are coming out? What's the message that's going to continue to be to the team as we have under 10 games remaining here in the season?
Well, unfortunately, our destiny isn't all in our hands. It's in part in our hands. We do have to have a couple other teams help us out down the road. And there are some big games coming up for them as well as for us with Garden City. Not to get past these guys. These guys can still come out and tear us apart. You know, it's the Pecos League. Anything happens. So the bottom line is we just got to take one game at a time, keep putting the W's up, and keep playing loose and having some fun. It is the last week of the season. So if we can get to the playoffs, that's the bonus right now. I knew coming into this season, having signed a contract in May and having to put a team together in 20 days, it was going to be the biggest task of my coaching career and trying to find the right blend of players to get somewhere. And it took pretty much the month of June to make a lot of maneuvers to get the team that we have now. And it shows what patience can do. And we got the guys that have been patient, the core that's been with us throughout. They've been patient and waiting, and we got some new faces, and I'm liking what they're doing. Sean Bennett came in, and he's just been a hot bat for us. Marcos at second base has come in, did a great job for us. Scooby-Doo is back flogging. He's back at second base now that his injury is healed. So Marcos and him will be platooning. Sean and Luke Lee will be platooning down on the catcher's spot. And we're just hoping Seth now will get himself back to health and get us a good run towards the end.
Yeah, is there any official word on him?
Right now I'm going to go day-to-day with him. He's a gamer. He wants to play. I'm going to keep an eye on him. Looked like he was limping a little bit out there, but he said he's good. I know if I were him, I'd be saying the same thing because that's the way I played. I didn't let an injury stop me. But, you know, these guys got to understand there's a bigger goal in mind for them and for this team, and I just want to make sure he's healthy down the road.
Coach Everleth, thanks for joining us. Great win tonight. It was great. Do you have one more question?
Nope.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks for joining us tonight, and go get them tomorrow night.
Well, we hope so. All right, thank you very much.
That was Chase Titilah and head coach Todd Everleth of the North Platte 80s, the team down there celebrating the victory tonight.